Neighbors and friends, okay, I just really want to thank you all for gathering today. My name is Councilwoman Sue Anderblock. I represent this neighborhood of Providence, and I'm joined here today by Mayor Smiley and other members of the elected community here who I'll acknowledge in a moment to really hold space for all of us today. We had planned to hold our holiday light celebration here today, and instead we are gathered here to share light with one another in one of Providence's darkest times. Our hearts break for the 2 students at Brown who lost their lives to gun violence yesterday, and the 9 others who are injured and their families, and the whole Brown and Greater Providence community. We all know that their biggest worry this week should have been finishing finals and getting home to their families for the holiday break. We're holding this space together to grieve and be together in community. We're here together to be together and to support. And I thank my fellow electeds for joining today. We're having a short speaking program with just the mayor and I and Rabbi Mack and a few musicians to join a moment with us so that we can all just be here in community together. But I do want to acknowledge that we are joined here by so many elected leaders who are holding you all in their thoughts. Thank you for being here, Senator Reed. Governor McKee has joined us as well. All of my colleagues on council from across the city, including Council President Miller, joined. Councilman Goncombs, who represents Ward 1 and is a Browns alum as well. Both Congressman Magaziner and Amo, Lieutenant Governor Matt joined us as well, and so many others. I apologize if I missed you. Thank you for being here. We are all here to support you and be with you all today on this hard day. I also want to share that what I love about this community is while we're here to share our hearts and our prayers and be together as community, that hasn't been enough for all of you. You've all been acting, and I've been so impressed, and just my heart has burst open for all of you as you reached out to me throughout the night, asking questions like, where can I donate blood? What's needed right now? How can I help? Are there any Brown students who need a place to stay tonight? What can I do for this community? Thank you so much for always acting in the best interest of our whole community and making this such a wonderful and vibrant place to live. We're all here together. We're all in this together. I especially really tonight want to thank all of our first responders, Chief Perez and Commander O'Hara. We have Chief Silva here tonight as well, and all the first responders from our surrounding communities across the state who really showed up and came out to support our neighbors and our community here in Providence from across the state. We had police, law enforcement, and first responders coming into our city and assisting us, no questions asked, immediately across the whole state. So I just really want to thank all of those folks. And I especially tonight really want to thank Mayor Smiley for his steadfast leadership and calm leadership throughout this entire ordeal. And I know Mayor Smiley would like to share a few words with all of us. So I'd like to introduce Mayor Smiley.
Thank you, Councilwoman, and thank you for bringing us all together tonight. I know many of us were hoping to be in community with one another and to share this moment with our neighbors, and so thank you for providing that. We were asked whether we were still going to do this tonight, and I'm so glad that we did. And just a week or so, for many members of our community, is the very holy day of Christmas, where the birth of a new hope is celebrated. In our Jewish tradition, tonight is the first night of Hanukkah, where we light the first candle. My little candle just went out. We see what feels like the smallest little flicker. But part of the Hanukkah story is that what was supposed to be one day of oil lasted 8 days. And the light grows throughout the festival. That over the 8 days, what that flicker turns into something much more powerful. And I hope that tonight is exactly that first little flicker for our community to start to heal and get better together. It's going to be a long road, but what I know about this community is that we will be here for one another. And truly, over the last 24 hours, the best of us, as Sue points out, has come and shone through loud and clear. So thank you all for coming out tonight. Thank you for the words of encouragement and the prayers you've had for those who are still in the hospital right now. It's my pleasure to introduce Rabbi Sarah Mack, who's the senior pastor of Temple Bethel. She's also my rabbi, and we were just together at a Hanukkah celebration at Bethel, primarily for the kids there. And regardless of what's happening in this adult world right now, they still had giggles and joy. And I hope that that's what we can find for all of us. Rabbi?
Thank you, Mayor. We gather together this evening in shared grief, in shared shock, a sense of safety shattered. But as we gather together, the important word is together. As Councilwoman Andrew just said so beautifully, the ways in which we care for one another, that is what makes Providence, Providence. That is what makes Rhode Island, Rhode Island. That is the light in these dark times. As the mayor just said so beautifully, this is a time when we are lighting the Hanukkah menorah. We'll go light the first candle outside Temple Bethel very shortly. We do it outside because we share the light. No matter what our faith tradition, no matter what we believe, each and every one of us can share that light. We can use our light to kindle other lights, to care for one another. And that is how we get through this dark moment, one step at a time, sharing our light, caring for one another, committing to be together in community for the long journey that lies ahead.
Thank you so much for those words, Rabbi Mack, for joining us tonight, the first night of Hanukkah. As we gather together and spend more time together this evening in community, we are joined by two artists who will share their art with us tonight. Two musicians. And the first musician who will join us is Courtney Swain, who is a local artist who will perform for us. And I believe he's nearby. We're actually going to go to our second. Okay. Okay. We are going to see our second musical guest is here. Darlene Andrade, have you been able to join us yet? If Darlene is here, I'd love for you to come forward. If not, sounds like she's not been able to make it yet. Okay. It sounds like our local artists have not been able to join us just yet. We will be joined by Art in a little bit, but in the meantime, please enjoy the time in community together. Please meet a new neighbor, a new friend, someone who you have not yet met. And we are so grateful that you all came out today to support each other and support this community. And so with that, we'll end the formal program here. But thank you. Please continue to get to know one another. There are more candles, more lights to be lit. So thank you all for coming out tonight. And I'll look forward to meeting each one of you throughout the night. Thank you so much.
Yes. Not really good. So I was going to ask the same thing.
Oh, sure. Just in that thing, somebody be out. as we leave.
And I pray that we all will do better from this day forward. So I'm going to sing a song that's mainly about mothers, because I know everyone is in sorrow with what happened yesterday. But being a mother, like I said, it just felt like I needed to share this song with you. You may not understand the beginning of it. The song was written when my grandfather was in the Korean War. My father was in the Korean War. He wrote my grandfather and asked him to write a song about the love of a mother. And that's what this song is about, because there are mothers who are so hurting across the country, across the world, who have children here and trusted Brown University. And I know it's not the university's fault, but you trust and let your children go. And for a mom to have to deal with this is really, really sorrowful for me. So I'm going to share this song with you. It's written in Cape Verdean Creole and then in English. Katining nesse mundo que tem amor tão profundo, assim que amor, amor demais, amor sagrado, amor demais, é amor sem ilusão, sempre doce. Na fundo coração, alívio de tudo, sofrimento. Na hora de mal, goia de tristeza, amor demais, é amor de valor, amor de creature, é amor de dor, amor demais. É flor cor-de-rosa, sim fresquinha jardinha, disse coração. There is no one in this world who has a love so deep as is a mother's love, maternal love, a sacred love, a mother's love without illusion, always fresh from the core of her heart, freeing of all suffering in times of sadness and sorrow. A mother's love is a valued love. Romantic love can be a thing of pain. A mother's love is a rose-colored flower, always fresh from the garden of her heart. Amor demais, é amor de valor, amor de creature, é amor de dor, amor demais, é flor cor-de-rosa, sim fresquinha jardinha, disse coração. I have one more song, and as the last beautiful vocalist said, she would like you to sing along with us. Please. The whole world is suffering. There's stuff going on in Australia today. It's everywhere. But we are Americans. We deserve to do better. So I would love us all to please sing God Bless America. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the light, in the night, from the light from above. From the mountains to to the prayer valleys, to the prayer ocean, white would fall. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. Thank you for helping me because I should know the words to that song. Thank you and God bless you all.
Thank you so much. And lastly, we're lucky to have with us Courtney Swain.
Hi all. Gathering here like this, I think it would be nice if I have a song that I wanted to share, but I just wanted to invite you, if it feels nice, if we could all hum together. This song I wanted to share is like a, I don't know, 4 or 5 minute meditation, and right now when this moment feels so tense and like I just feel so locked up in my body, I know that just humming and these long exhales can actually like scientifically calm us down a little bit. So if you'd be willing to join me, please just hum throughout the song. And I know there's wonderful singers out there, musicians, and if you feel like you hear a note or a word, I would be honored if you join me. The song is called Sand Angels, and I wrote it about just the power of nature and isolation and meditation. And it's hard to know what the right song is to sing in a situation like this, but it's my favorite song that I have to share with you as an sun's turning the west way. So strange, a day alone feels like an age in other people's songs. The waves' footprints are soft, meander like my heart. Shipwrecks and rafts are out at sea, while playful tongues are lapping at feet. I'm spread eagle on the beach. I wish that you were here, but I'm learning to be self all by myself, drawing angels in the sand. No words will make it past. The winds heavy handed loud, the breeze and the sand and sea and sky have nowhere to be, and no given time I'm spread eagle on the beach. I wish that you were here, but I'm learning to be selfish all by myself. I'm spread eagle on the beach. I wish that you were here, but I'm learning to be selfish all by myself, drawing angels in the sand.
Thank you so much, Courtney. Thank you to all of our performers, to our elected leaders, and to all of you for coming tonight. Through community, we will heal. I hope everyone gets home safe.